Success isn't about talent or luck. Sometimes it's also about getting out of your own way. Many people unknowingly sabotage their own success. And today, I'm going to share 8 hidden ways you might be blocking your own growth. And I'm going to give you a bonus tip as well. So stay tuned till the end. Let's get into it. Hello, my name is Pooja Nitin Purwal. I'm a career growth coach and an IT professional. So today we are going to discuss 8 ways how you self sabotage your own efforts. Let's start with the first one. So, number one, self doubt and imposter syndrome. Ever feel like you're not good enough, even when you have achieved great things? That's imposter syndrome. The key is to reframe your thoughts. Instead of saying, I'm not ready, say, I am not growing into this. Or even adding a yet at the end helps. I'm not ready yet. Okay. And also remember that imposter syndrome comes only when you have the things that are required for you to be eligible or deserving of that particular goal that you are looking at. And one thing to remember is that imposter syndrome only comes when you are good enough, when you are deserving. If you are not, you don't really even think about getting to those goals. So just use the reframe technique and see how it works out for you. Self doubt is another way we do it. And sometimes the self doubts are valid as well. But then the key is to note down everything that you doubt about. Ask yourself whether this is true. True for your own self, true in a literal logical world sense. And majority of time you will notice that it's just a perspective. Or because there are no universal truths, right? Only the laws of physics are the universal truths. So you would always find exception to every other rule. So convert those self doubt into strengths by challenging them and working on them. Number two, fear of failure or even fear of success. I had fear of success. Some people fear failure and some people fear success as well. Success brings change, responsibility, and visibility, and that's why people fear success. Similarly, failure brings in blame or brings in a feeling of not being good enough or not deserving enough. And because of this, we fear. And whenever we are fearing something, our brain goes into that fight, flight, or freeze response. And majority of time, we choose the option of flight, and that's how we self sabotage whatever we have done up until that point. The trick to this, see fear as a sign of you are leveling up, you're moving to the next stage, and then ask again to yourself, are these fear real, rational, or they are not rational, they are illogical? Challenge your fear and at times face them, because facing your fear is the only way you're going to get rid of them. Number three, perfection and overthinking. Perfection keeps you stuck. You are always getting ready but never launching. And this is one way I've seen really, really good people blocking their success. I have been there at some point in time. I've been a perfectionist to the T. And because of that, it always used to be work in progress. I never arrived, never reached. And then along the course, I realized that in majority of cases, done is better than perfect. So till the time I could get it done to the best of my ability at that point in time, it's done. It's good enough. It doesn't need to be perfect. Perfection is a myth anyways, because there would always be something that you could improve upon, right? So don't look for perfection. Look for progress. Look for being better every day. Progress is something that would beat perfection any day. Number four, negative self talk. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. The words that you use really, really matter. And that's why you need to pay attention to the vocabulary that you're using for your own self. So instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I'm learning this. Or I can't do this yet, but I'm working on it. So when you use positive words for yourself, when you realize that the limitation that is there is temporary and you can always overcome it, you move into a more positive sphere of thoughts. And that is what is very, very important. Silence your inner critic. Your inner critic needs to change into your best cheerleader and work towards it. Avoid all the negative self talk. Don't say anything to yourself that you're not going to say to your best friend or your child. Number five, not taking risks. Sometimes we just want to be in the safety and comfort of where we are. But then that's not where growth is, right? If the growth would have had been there, then you would have had already got it. But then you have goals which needs to be achieved, dreams that needs to be realized. And if you are that person who wants every good thing that can come their way, then you need to step out of your comfort zone, because growth happens outside of the comfort zone. So if you always play it safe, you stay small. Start saying yes to new opportunities. Start saying yes to the people, things, situation, projects, work, colleagues, networking opportunities, anything that can move you forward in your life in one way or the other. Number six, surrounding yourself with wrong people. So Lisa Nicholas, she's a public speaker, always say never share your $1 million dreams with dollar thinkers. That is what happens when you surround yourself with wrong people, because the company you keep actually decides or influences your mindset. If you are surrounded by negative people or people who don't believe in your ability, or who are not your best cheerleaders, then they would keep you surrounded in negativity and doubt, and you absorb that energy. It becomes your energy. So avoid all the people who do not subscribe to your dreams, who do not want to see you succeed into something which even to you today seems unattainable. Find people who can see your true potential, who are invested in your success. Find people who uplift you. And I'm one such person. So if you are not able to find anybody, please contact me. I'm going to be your best cheerleader. I'm going to help you out with anything and everything in your life. And that is not only limited to your career. I can help you work on any area of your life. So, long story short, find people who uplift you, find people who motivate you, inspire you. And it's not only about the people, it's also about your environment, the kind of workspaces you have, the kind of workstations you have, the kind of sleeping arrangements you have. All of those really works in your favor or against it. Number seven, lack of consistency and discipline. Big results comes from small consistent actions. When you show up every day to realize your goal without fail, without getting tired, is when you're going to succeed. If you lack consistency and self discipline, then you're not going to achieve what you want to do. Like, for example, if your goal is to reduce 10 kg of weight and you're very consistent for 1 week, and then you do 3 cheat days, then your 1 week effort is gone to waste, right? You have not achieved much in that time. So be consistent in your effort, make small progress every single day, and you will see that you are succeeding in a way you have never imagined before. So be consistent, be disciplined. Let's not have lack of self discipline and consistency block your way to your dream life. Number eight, waiting for the right time. We always do this, right? It's not the right time yet. We want to wait for that perfect moment to come into our life to achieve that particular goal. But then, spoilers alert, there is never a perfect time. There is nothing called as perfect time. As they say, the best time to start something was yesterday. The next best time is right now. So don't leave anything that you can start today to tomorrow. Take action right now. Don't wait for the right time. It's never going to come. And now let me give you the bonus tip. This is the most important thing that stops you. And that is not working on yourself, not investing on yourself. I've seen so many people. I've seen so many people who are so good at what they do. They are geniuses. They have such good grasp on their subject that they are working on. They are SMEs. but then they stop working on themselves after a point in time. They get into such a comfort zone that they don't realize that they are not growing anymore. And that's what stops them. Don't let this stop you. Always keep growing, keep learning. Find courses, conferences to attend, find coaches, mentors, friends that you can work with, learn new things on a daily basis. Work on yourself, invest on yourself, and you will see how you grow. That's one thing that's the biggest thing that is going to block you if you don't keep a tab on it. So there you have it. I've given you 8 ways and a bonus ninth way on how you block yourself. So which of these blocks do you relate to most? Which of these are you doing in your life? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more success mindset tips. If you have find this video useful, share it with somebody. This may help. Remember, sharing is caring. Thank you for your time today. See you in the next video.